Hi, this is Christy Whitman with the Quantum Success Show, where you can get your information and inspiration to create your desires. And today I not only have a friend, but my own personal trainer, Jacques Tourney. Hey,
Hi.
Jacques.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very well,
I'm really
thanks.
happy to have you here.
Great.
You know, Jacques, I have to say, I have to brag on you for a minute, because Jacques was not only awarded Mr. Canada, and there's a lovely picture for you, and we'll just kind of pause on this picture for a while, and ladies, you are so welcome, but he's also a close personal friend, and he is Alex and Maxim's personal play pal.
Enjoy it very much.
I remember years ago when I first joined the gym, and there was a little boy named Luca that would come in, and it was before I even had children.
Just before.
Just before. And I would watch you play with Luca, and that kid would just bounce around and have so much fun. I was like, oh, if I ever have kids, I would love for you to play with them. So it's so cool to watch you go in the daycare now and turning Maxim upside down, and just having fun with them. It's really
great.
cool. Yeah. And I also, happen to love Jacques because he kicks my butt. He kicks my butt, and my son Alex does not like it at all. As you enjoy more pictures of Jacques, he is actually, not only a personal trainer, like I said, won Mr. Canada, natural Mr. Canada. He also is 50, and I have to say that because he's in amazing shape. So enjoy this picture of Jacques. And it also reminds me of that spoof on Saturday Night Live with Molly Shannon. I'm 50.
It's Sally O'Malley. I'm proud to say that I'm 50 years old. I'm not one of those gals who's afraid to tell her real age. And I like to kick, stretch, and kick. I'm 50. 50 years old.
One of the things that I love and actually do not enjoy about Jack is his ability to focus. And I can see in his own personal life, but I also, as his client, the importance of focus. And he's always getting me to focus. So, Jacques, why do you feel it's so important to focus on what you're doing?
Well, a couple of reasons. Mainly, use the analogy of a dentist or a surgeon. Would you accept a surgeon to remove your appendix without being focused? Would you allow a dentist to work on your teeth without being focused? There's one thing I learned very young in life was to focus on your clients. And I thank my previous employer for teaching me that. Remember them saying, Jacques, if you don't take care of your clients, someone else will. Simple as that. But in our case, it's very specific. I have to keep my focus on you in every move. If you don't exercise properly, there's a couple of things that could happen. You might not develop the way you want, or hurt yourself. You hurt yourself, you can't work out anymore, and snowball effect.
Absolutely. Yeah, Jacques gets me to focus on everything, like my breath and literally like every little movement. So he's very precise. And I find that working out with you has actually helped me in my ability to focus. And from what I do, this show is really about helping everyone feel inspired to take action in their lives to create what they want. So if you want to have a healthy body, moving that body is really essential. And part of that is focus, because, whenever you're creating anything, you want to focus on what it is you want. And so you even take it into the gym. It's like when I'm, talking, I get in trouble all the time for talking, and then he adds more weight. I feel like I'm a school child that is being told not to talk in school. It's like me not talk, right? But he actually adds on more weight because he feels like if I can't focus on what I'm doing, and if it's not challenging enough, and I can just talk and, hi, how you doing over there? Then I need to focus more. And it's true, because as I'm focusing and as it becomes harder, as you put more weight on it, if we're doing biceps or something like that, the focus on the biceps actually helps me work the bicep more.
Absolutely. You need to be focused 100%. You need to focus on the area you want to improve. You can't be working your legs and thinking of chatting with your friend who you've not seen for a week. It's doesn't work. You've got to remain focused 100% of the way.
Absolutely. So focus is such an important and really important thing in creating what you want, especially in your physique and creating the health that you want. And we have to focus on our health and creating the body that we want, because of the fact that this is our physical body that takes us through life. It really is this is the only thing we get. This is the, thing that when we die, we drop our bodies and we go back to non-physical, whatever you believe. But it's like, this is our pathway in this lifetime. And so we need to take care of it. And, for me, it's like exercising is so beneficial because no matter what I'm doing, I feel like it raises my vibration. It helps me focus. I find that I'm in a much better mood. So, why do you feel if exercising is so important, so beneficial for so many people?
Well, it's important for everyone. Everyone should exercise, whether it's on a bike, whether it's in a gym, whether it's golfing. It doesn't matter what. You need to be active. There's a multitude of reasons. And again, the end reason is different from one person to another, but the outcome is the same. You might choose to work out because you're thin. You might choose to work out because you're heavy. You might lose weight, put on muscle mass. But at the end of the day, it makes you stronger, makes you healthier. Studies have proven that regular exercise can allow you to live 5 years longer than the average person that does not exercise.
Really?
But the most important thing is, as you get older, you start losing muscle fiber. A lot of people don't. When you say muscle mass, muscle fiber, people have a tendency of thinking someone heavy, someone muscular, like a Mr. Olympia, someone really, really massive. It's not the idea. What it is from the age of 30, you start losing a little bit of muscle. Now imagine if you start life without any muscle. Start life in your 20s, let's say. You hit 40 years old, you start losing anywhere between 2 and 3% of muscle mass per year. So imagine once you get to 65, 70 years old, and you don't have much to begin with, you will be extremely frail. As opposed to someone who exercises regularly, from the age of 40 might lose approximately 1% of muscle mass or muscle fiber.
Okay.
So it's really advantageous. It's beneficial to work out on a regular basis. That's truly the reason why one should exercise. And again, it doesn't matter why. You might start because you want to change your shape, but ultimately, you're going to live longer and live healthier.
Yeah. And like how I feel is that, I know for myself that I feel so much better after a good butt kicking. And I can't, again, I can't say that too loud with Alex around because then he'll get in trouble for that. But it really raises my vibration. It leaves me feeling so good throughout the day. And I can really tell the days that I skip a workout or, I just don't feel the same way. And I feel more inspired. I get great energy to create after a great workout. I feel so much more connected to myself. And I know from the law of attraction perspective, if we're not feeling as energetic, we don't have a lot to energy to transmit out there and therefore manifest what we want. So one of the things important to do is take care of your bodies and exercising, moving your bodies. I mean, you look at a small child, and it's like they're always wanting to move their bodies. It's just natural, for
Absolutely.
kids to jump. And, I don't think I ever see Alex and Max walk into a room. They're always running, jumping, something. Because it's like naturally we want to move our bodies. So, yeah, and I look at my mom and dad. They've exercised most of their life. And my dad's 81, my mom's 76. And they don't look like they're 81 and 76. And they're still dancing.
There you go.
So Jacques, can you explain how working out can create even more energy within our bodies, even though it may feel tired at first when we start?
Well, sure. There's a couple of reasons for that. The main one is oxygen will give you energy. When you exercise, you're sending a lot of oxygen to your brain, so that gives you a lot of energy. The other thing is the endorphin. That's your natural morphine, if you will. I don't know if you've ever bungee jumped.
No.
I'll give you an example. You remember doing a seesaw when you were younger?
Yeah.
Perhaps with your sister, your friend?
Yeah.
You remember the feeling you got when you got high on the seesaw and then back down?
Yeah.
That's your endorphin kicking in.
Okay.
And so it's just a great feeling. It's a fantastic feeling.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, you mentioned earlier, you said at the end, when you start a workout, you might be a little bit tired. It's a given. You start your day by pushing weight, pulling weight, lifting weight, running, jumping, skipping. So it's normal to feel tired at first. But when you're done, the energy level is just so very, very, very high.
I totally agree with you. Absolutely. And one of the things that I love working out with you, obviously, is that the workouts are always different. You know what I mean? I don't get mentally bored, but my body's always challenged, and I love that. And so can you explain why it's important to, really challenge your body to maintain great health?
Anyone who wants to be fit needs to be stimulated. If you want to become a bodybuilder, the type of workouts will be different. But in general, people just want to be stimulated. And so I apply that in my personal life as well as in the gym. There's not 2 workouts that I do that are identical. Mm-hmm. All workouts are very specific and different. And that keeps you and me stimulated.
Absolutely. So I know that you're amazing too, because I see you working out with all sorts of different, people from young guys to older women in the gym, and you have them, working within their own ability, and that also you take what you do very, very seriously, and that when you create programs for people, you challenge them, but you don't push them to beyond their limit. And, I was talking to Jacques and saying that, it's great because he really, really listens to what a person's goal is and what they really what they want, and that you can easily design a program for someone based on that. So I would love for, if anybody is looking to have your body challenged a little bit more, you want something different and new, Jacques makes it fun. He makes it challenging. I will tell you that. And it's a good challenge though, and you feel so confident. At least I do. I feel confident after the end of a workout that I've challenged myself, yet it was fun. So let them know how they can get a hold of you.
You can reach me by emailing me at fitnessisyou@me.com.
And we'll put the link under the video as well so that you can have that email address. And you're amazing. I love you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
So please leave me a comment and let me know how this information has impacted you. Let's continue the conversation. And as always, if you haven't already done so, please go to ChristyWhitman.com and join the family. And if you like this video, please share it with your friends and family. Also, please subscribe to Christy Whitman's YouTube channel by clicking below the video. This will let you know when the episodes are available and also give you access to all previous episodes. So just remember that the universe is friendly and is always working for you. It's always supporting you in whatever you're asking for. You ask by your energy and your vibration that you give out. Take care of your body and it'll take care of you.
You can reach me by emailing me. You can reach me by looking there. You can reach me.
You can't reach him. He's unreachable. And today, I have not only a friend, but my own personal trainer, Jacques Tourney.
No, it's Tourney.
But you can pronounce it Tourney.
And today, I have not only a friend, but my own personal trainer, Jacques Tourney.
That's good. That's good. Close enough. So studies have proven that you can... Studies have proven...
What have studies proven, Jack?
Yeah, well, I'm about to tell you. Focus.
I'm just trying.
Can you try to focus?